What's up, guys and gals? This is the last round of 38 in the Premier League predictions for this season. Starting off with, obviously, everybody starting at 4 o'clock, finishing whatever time they finish. So, Brighton versus Manchester United. I think Man United go to Brighton at the Amex and beat them 3-1. Altogether, with Bruno finally beating that record of 21 assists and not 20 anymore, so we can actually get over Kevin De Bruyne and Thierry Henry. You got Burnley versus Wolves. I think obviously because they're both already relegated, they won't give a damn, but they might go into it saying, "Oh, we can play in the Championship as well." So I think Wolves will go to Burnley and beat them 2-1. Crystal Palace versus Arsenal. Arsenal have already won the league, so they won't care about that game. Palace won't have to care about it because they're not really doing anything other than playing in a final just like Arsenal. So the two finalists of the Conference League and the Champions League will both go into it and think, yeah, can't be bothered. Play our kids, draw 1-1. Fulham versus Newcastle. I think Fulham will win 2-1 against Newcastle because Newcastle aren't doing anything. Neither are Fulham. They're not fighting for anything. They're just fighting for what? Just to basically finish off the season. At home, I think it is just for the fans only. Liverpool versus Brentford. Liverpool only need a draw, and they're basically securing the Champions League, even if they've not been superb all season. Brentford don't really need to do much either. I can't see them getting into the conference. I don't think they ever will. You got Man City, the champions of the FA Cup, versus Villa, the champions of the Europa League. They won't care either because the season's done and dusted. They don't want the players being injured. So they'll draw 1-1. So Liverpool Brentford is going to be 2-2. I missed that, sorry. Forest versus Bournemouth. I think that game's going to be influential in a way, even though Bournemouth aren't going to make the Champions League cut, but they will be in European competition next season, most definitely. But I think that game will be the most interesting one. I think Bournemouth win 3-2 away from home against Forest. Sunderland versus Chelsea. Chelsea needs something to finish off the season. They might get in European, they might not, but Sunderland lose that game 2-1 to Chelsea. Spurs versus Everton. This is just basically a relegation fight for now between Spurs versus West Ham. But Spurs only need 1 point just to secure being in Premier League. So I think that game will end 1-1 against Everton. West Ham versus Leeds. We want, obviously, Leeds to lose, but they won't lose. I think they'll win 2-1 away from home against West Ham. That's all my predictions. And the same again for next season. Catch you all later. Bye.